Welcome back, my dear students of class 8. Dear student, I am RKR, your science teacher, and presenting the video of revisional video of the chapter sound. My dear student, this chapter will be able to teach you about the different phenomena, different objects, responses in the form of vibrations, and that vibration you can hear in the form of sound. So let us see this detailed explanation of the topic, that is sound. Let us see. The whole board is going to be prepared for you for the original learning of this chapter, sound. And my dear students, as you know that every object in this universe is in motion. Every object in this universe is in motion, and when an object is in motion, then what will happen? There may be some response will come out in the form of vibrations, and that vibrations produce another type of response that we can hear from our ear, and that is known as sound. So, sound can be produced by the vibration of an object. Sound can be produced by the vibration of an object. Now see, what is vibration? The vibration is a phenomenon which facilitates the to and fro motion of an object. See, suppose there is an object. If this object is in the motion like this, coming here and again coming here, then this position and this position, this phenomena is called vibration. And the sound is the result of this vibration, and vibration by an object. Okay, so this is the sound. We can hear the barking dog, we can hear the meow from cats, we can hear the roaring from the lions. So everything, we can hear the whistle of the train, we can hear the aeroplane penetrating sound, we can hear the bus and car horns. So many forms of the sounds are there into the existence that we can feel from time to time. Dear student, there are so many activities that you have already did during the physical class related to the experience of the sound. So, this sound, I will explain this vibration oscillation, time period, everything that will be later on. But first of all, see the traveling of the sound. The traveling of the sound in solid, liquid and gas. So how does it travel into the solid? Solid, fastest, fastest in solid, liquid, little bit slower, and gas, that will be again slower than the liquid, and vacuum, no sound. So you are looking this pattern. You are looking this pattern, that this pattern is from solid. The structure of solid is there is no intermolecular space. Solid will be like this. This will be the solid. This will be the solid. So there will be no molecular space into it. So sound travels from one molecule to another molecule very fast. Okay? And in liquid there are intermolecular space and that is the intermolecular space more than the as compared to the liquid. So it will be little bit slower. And in gas, so much intermolecular spaces are there, and that will take some more time to travel into it. And in vacuum, no molecule, no sound. No any traveling of the sound takes place into the vacuum. And you can experience by several activities that is given in your book. Okay, my dear student. So now let us see related to the sound several other topics that is related to the sound and what they are. You see. They are, that topics are the number one, oscillation. 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 Oscillation is the phenomena of the vibrating object. So oscillation can be defined as the to and fro movement. To and fro movement of an object. This is oscillation. Means if object is here, that is a pendulum, and if this is moving here, this is moving here, this is moving here. So this will be the oscillation. Movement from here to here, here to here, here to here, and here to here. This will be the oscillation. This is the oscillation. Okay? And the time period is time period is the time taken to complete one oscillation. The time taken to complete one to and fro motion, that will be the time period T. And again there will be another thing, that is the frequency. So frequency is measured into the hertz, Hz, T, hertz. hertz. So frequency can be defined as the time taken, the number of the oscillation, the number of the vibration, the number of the oscillation that get completed in each unit time. So that will be the number of oscillation, in each unit time. Unit time may be second time. एक सेकंड में जितना बार ऑसिलेट करता है, that will be the frequency, and you can formulate it like frequency can be formulated number of oscillation oblique time. If number of oscillation is 5 and time is 1 unit, then there the frequency is 5 hertz, Htz. So my dear student, oscillation, that is the to and fro movement of an object, vibrating object, that will be the oscillation. Time period, the time taken to complete one oscillation, that will be the time. And frequency, the number of oscillation in each unit time, that will be the frequency. So these are the additional contents related to the sound. My dear student, you have to experience, if you do the several activities like two childs connecting a thread in between the match boxes. Okay, one child is having match box here to here, another child match box take at some distance 10 meter, 20 meter. Then if that child will say something, then next child will hear from his ear, because sound is traveling into that particular thread. Likewise, the sound traveling into the wire. Likewise, sound traveling into the air in different forms, in different ways. Okay? So, sound is that is the response of the motion or oscillating object or vibrating object. Okay? Audible and inaudible sounds. Audible and inaudible sounds are there, and 20,000 hertz. 20,000 hertz, more than 20,000 hertz, that sound will be audible. Below 20,000, that will be the audible. Above 20,000, that will be the inaudible, and that can create the noise pollution. So audible and inaudible sound. Different musical instruments are there, my dear students. Different musical instruments. Take the example of the musical instrument like Jal Tarang. In Jal Tarang, several cups, several pot of water, several pots that get arranged into this manner, and they get filled with water at different levels, कहीं कहीं पानी मान लीजिए इतना है, कहीं कहीं पानी इतना है, कहीं कहीं पानी पूरा भरा हुआ है, किसी किसी में पूरा का पूरा भरा है, कंप्लीटली फील्ड है, किसी किसी में बहुत तली you will find the different frequency of the sound because of the distance in between this heating object and water level. So that is the distance. If distance is here less, there will be another type of frequency. If distance is more, that will be the another type of frequency. So this musical instrument like Jal Tarang will act on this. Take the example of piano, take the example of harmonium, take the example of flute, take the example of guitar, sitar, etc. Which is the which sound is produced due to the vibration of the particular wire, vibration of that particular whistling. Okay, so these instruments are capable to produce different frequency, different sound frequencies, different frequencies, different frequencies decide the musical wave, the musical lag that is produced by the musical instruments. Dear student, high pitch and low pitch sound. What is high pitch and low pitch sound? So, high pitch sound means if this is the sound box that is found in the neck of the human. This is the sound box, and the boys are having the low pitch sound and उनकी आवाज भारी होती है, which are attaining the age of the adolescence, while the girls which are attaining the adolescent, their voice will be the high pitch sound. High pitch means सुरीली आवाज होती है और low pitch means भारी आवाज होती है. So these are the low pitch and high pitch sound that will be that may be created by the boys and girls separately. My dear student, next topic that is related to this chapter is that is human ear. So let us see how the human ear is designed to hear the voice and what is noise pollution. My dear student, noise pollution is a very serious matter as far as the pollution is concerned, because the heavy noises cause so many types of the health problem problems in human, like night sleep disturbances, high blood pressure, insomnia, etc. These are the diseases directly related to the noise pollution. So always sound should be listened into the very audible frequency only. Now come to the structure of the human ear. Structure of the human ear. My dear student, this video will give you the original lecture of this chapter sound, and after that I will take the next video for the revision of the next chapter, that will be the chemical effect of electric current, and then after natural phenomena, then after new chapter will be started for covering your annual examination. Okay, so see this. See this. Suppose this is a human ear, and this is the voice canal that is directly related to the this uh, so this is the human, this is the auditory path. Auditory path. This path is facilitate the entry of the sound into the ear. This is the internal ear which is having a vibrating, oscillating membrane which get oscillated on this receiver, and this receiver will translate the voice, translate the sound, and it will be received by the nerves, and that will go to the brain. That will go to the brain. So this is the outline. This is the outline explanation of the internal ear, the outline explanation of the hearing mechanism into the human ear. Rest, my dear student, that question answer has been done of this chapter, and you have to revise it. Thank you very much for listening this video and looking this video.